Rising and Nectar looked so good. Nectar was 30-2 there with 14 finals. You know, less damage is an indication of just really good burst potential, right? Just got the job done when needed to.
Yeah, the tough part about Psylocke is that I think, or the tough part about dive composition is that Psylocke player does get a ton of the credit, right? Nectar, amazing player. Amazing, he put in so much work in the sky and enabled him to kind of pop off. Same thing with Crimzo. So obviously the Psylocke player gets a lot of the credit. Same thing with the Human Torch player, but it's the setup between Crimzo, the Vanguard players, anchoring, you know, we talked about earlier from Dongman playing the Doctor Strange, you know, on the opposite side for Techie to sort of play that anchor and allow Crimzo to go for that dive was a big deal. But game number 1 was Hell's Heaven. Nemesis, that's inarguably, I think, their worst map now. They've lost it every single time they've played it. Now we're entering Symbiotic Surface. This is the same map they picked versus Shroud X. So for Team Nemesis, this is their better map. Maybe they'll show that it's less of a comp thing and more of a map differential as Team Nemesis moves on to a better map for them.
I think it's super interesting that we're seeing a change in compositional run in terms of quote-unquote meta from just last week. Cap being seen so much more frequently, Psylocke all the time. Just goes to show you that teams are still finding new understandings, new learnings nearly every day in these scrims, in these VOD reviews. They are just picking up new things and forcing it down the enemy's throat here as we see a lock-in of Cloak and we see Magneto on the side of Nemesis. Similar lock-ins here from Magneto. Curious who they're going to lock in for the final lock right now, but I don't think they're going to change much in terms of their composition for Sentinels.
No, I don't think so either. Luna was played last time as well, right?
Yeah.
So,
yep.
But the difference is like that torch, like you said. So I mean, that's a good change. I think that's a hero that we talk about being a nuisance. They've already got rid of the Loki. They got rid of the Emma. They got rid of the Human Torch and the Mantis. So identical bans actually, except now we have a prioritization of the Luna Snow. But it doesn't matter because nobody was going to ban Luna Snow or Cloak and Dagger. It looks like for both sides.
Yeah, going to see a similar comp here. Obviously, the selections off the rip may change. Right, amazing showing the Panther. I would love to see that, but we do see a bit of a change here for Nemesis, which I think is necessary. You'd like to see a shakeup here. You need to see a shakeup, especially after seeing how strong Sentinels played together there on that collapsing dive comp. As we head into Symbiotic Surface here, this is a fun one to watch. We've only seen this a few times in the tournament so far, but it has not gone the distance from my understanding, or at least not in the last few days.
Yeah, and if you're taking anything away from number 1, it was, I think, less to do with the players and more to do with the compositions played. And maybe going to this one, we'll see, you know, the mirror sort of, or you know, both teams sort of figure out their takes on the meta. Because, like we said, I mean, people probably wondering about Mantis being manned. It's like, okay, Mantis is not that good of a hero for a lot of people. His character enables other heroes, right? It enables the Ultron. It enables the Human Torch. And with the Human Torch removed, you know, you could still probably play something along, you know, the Human Torch, the Atom with the Mantis, but Sentinels, whoa! The amazing Black Panther is coming out early. That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw it being hovered. Just I'm surprised to see it actually being executed. The whole team committing on this dive on the right side, grouping together. And this is something we haven't seen since season 1, I feel. As most teams have been electing to fight right down main, they are going to choose to do that and rotate right back as the team try to set up. This is going to mess with the team's placement of those equipment as the turret is off cooldown. Well played here by Nemesis, who clearly likes this map as it was a selection here for them. As the losing team, you actually choose map and side. So this is going to be their selection. Amadian going to lose that turret relatively quickly, and now they're all fighting down main. It's amazing trying to find this off angle.
Yeah, already set up for the dive. Unfortunately, they couldn't push him off, and Ricky gets deleted off the face of the freaking planet.
Teams have been working on the Panther. Maybe Sense Self kind of showed how strong the Panther could be still in this meta. You know, they've seen a lot of tier lists, and everyone keeps saying Panther's not it, maybe not it, but when you get a coordinated team with a person that can spin 180 with high sense, he is a threat. And we see Techie taking out Dinks. Mellow onto Nectar there, traded evenly. Number's going to be evened out, and now Nemesis loses another. Ricky takes out Crimzo, even again on point, but we are 2 ticks in.
I mean, they're finding trades, and this Mag is doing his job, right? Trying to keep the backline alive, and the backline trying to keep the tanks alive, the Vanguard's alive, but they just cannot. Techie's there with the follow-up onto Amadian. It's 1 by 1. Do the trades come through for Nemesis? They did before. Doesn't look like that's happening today, and the portal also blocks off this side, and Amazing showing the dominance of Black Panther yet again.
Oh my goodness, amazing. The Panther looking incredibly strong, just a nuisance. And with getting things like Loki off the field, I believe Loki was banned out, it makes it even more difficult to keep the strat line up and healthy there. As you're getting dove, your comms start getting nervous, you start yelling at your front line to turn around, and that shakes up the meta and just in terms of the team flow. So really well done here.
Yeah, this is the tough part about this patch is that, yeah, I mean, Black Panther is pretty much so hard to counter without the flyers, without that human torch. You're playing, you know, sort of on the ground. Kraz gonna switch over to the thing to try to counter it right now. Sentinels setting up the dives, goes in with the best.
And Amadian gonna pop that final judgment, looking directly at Luna. Actually, one of those ults that can burst through Luna. Great bubble there, great protection, but still good utilization of those cooldowns to cycle them. Nobody goes down, even though the fire, there wasn't a ton of movement left and right to juke. It just kind of soaked it with cooldowns. Well played again. Sentinels as a unit. Crimzo on height now. Amazing, just back and forth here with the Panther, trying to keep eyes away from his back line. And again, out goes the dance of the butterfly from Nectar, fighting one. Ricky goes down, and again, odds are in the favor of Sentinels. Make that 2, 3, and 4 as Sentinels are already got this point 3/4 of the way through.
Yeah, the interesting development in this game, in this patch, has been the dive to come to fruition, and we're seeing the pro players react to these patches sort of live, right? Super last second, Nemesis now coming back through with the portal. They can maybe touch with a clobber in time from Kraz.
Yeah, I do like the thing switch. Very difficult to get that Yancey Street onto a dash by the Panther. Actually, you can kind of predict and throw it on your strat line and hope that he dashes through it. But once again, amazing. Just sweeping here, patient, waiting out some of these cooldowns, electing to dive when things are gone. And that's the key. You know, engagement timing is everything for Panther. Kit is definitely difficult, but not the most difficult kit in the game. It's all about when you dive. Amazing, juking like crazy. Ricky goes down, Crimzo finding one. Again, and Nemesis is just trying to hold on, and Amazing back to full HP, just not getting taken out and being such a menace here. Again with the dance of the butterfly, but this one on the side of Mello takes out the back line of Aramori and Kurova. Amazing and Crimzo again as the trades are so back and forth. Up with the Meteor M, literal 1 HP, a dash might be able to clean that up. Crazeman gonna find Techie there with a punch, which cannot be eaten, and Mello with a sweep. Good retake here by Nemesis.
Sentinel so close to Shredder's ultimates, and unfortunately couldn't build them in time, resulting in Mello's ultimate connecting onto both strategists and removing them. Sentinels now also without Techie's ultimate as he tried to clutch it through. But right now, Nemesis finally holding their ground with the thing. Maybe we're gonna see the thing work out for the first time, I think, in this North American side, as Team Nemesis trying to counter the force that is the Sentinels dive alongside Amazing on Black Panther and Nectar on that sidelock.
Crimzo with the engagement, immediately freedom charge. The team will follow up. Remember, as Cap is moving forward, if you follow in his wake in that trail, you will gain shield. A lot of this early Cap players don't understand that you actually need to run through your team, allow that trail to be there. It's not an AoE around them. And Scatter trying to find a pick here. We do see invisible boundary right on point. And the entirety of the squads are both holding on. Nectar tried to get a dance, did not work. Crazeman gonna turn that on Nectar. Amazing onto Mello again with the trades. These fights are so back and forth. Teams are both very strong in these fights as we see Amadian take out Aramori. Amazing again onto Dinks and Ricky. And Amazing on this Panther is insane right now.
Yeah, he's able to just roam free. Portal as well coming in late. Scatter using his earlier is a bit tough and gonna go down as well. And right now, Sentinel is just sort of surrounding this objective. Nemesis trying to figure something out. Amadian off the Punisher is onto that Star-Lord. We've heard, you know, people talk about how Star-Lord is maybe the switch up as well to deal with this Black Panther dive. But right now, dive looks so damn good. Nectar as well, gonna go back over to the sidelock off of that.
No. What's happening? Don't do that.
That's strange for that portal. Last phase, this is not the best point for these dive compositions, so we'll see if Nemesis can stabilize with the thing. But right now, 2-minute hold, actually not too much time on the bank either for Sentinels. Nemesis haven't done the worst job necessarily in the Streets phase, but look who's setting up over the top. It's Amazing and Crimzo.
Yeah, no, we have a Star-Lord out with the lock. Does help against something like Panther in the spin to win on the back line. We are going to see a shift here and see if the momentum changes again. We do see, it looks like Nemesis finally getting their footing here, starting to group together. Panther initiating that dive with Cap, and you said it, together is the key. Combination of timing as they both go into the same time. Out goes the Legend. Does it find anything? There's some value as Nectar goes down, and Madian gets one. Bubble goes out. The combination made in heaven. Scatter and Amadian with that spin to win. Amazing out to Ricky and Dinks with a follow from Teki or Amori onto Amadian, and oh my goodness, it looks like Sentinels are going to sweep them all, and they do.
See, this is the tough part. I feel like Nemesis is actually playing this pretty good. Like, they had two people marking the flanks, making sure Amazing wasn't comfortable, had to go back to his team. They had Kraz and Mello looking for Rye and Crimzo, so you got to match, you know, 2-2 on those flank side. Nemesis still coming back. They do have ultimates. They saved them for this upcoming fight, so they maybe can win it up here.
Yeah, the retake, alt advantage heavily on the side of Nemesis. We said it wasn't going to go the distance, and Caster Curse is very real. Haven't seen it in a while, and here we go. As we are going to see a fresh engagement. Nectar off the rip here. We're going to force out the dance floor. Team is stacking up. Good play. You force yourself away there, as you actually can look in the center of the dance of the butterfly. You'll see a little ring, and there will always be Psylocke planting there after the ultimate. The Meteor Ram out immediately.
Oh.
On to Scatter, and that could be enough as the numbers are heavily in Sentinel's favor right now.
Yeah, they are, but here comes the Galactic Legend met by the Meteor M. Does not connect either, so he's able to get another elimination on a Kurova as well. But here comes the invisible boundary to let Sentinels hold on to this point and get rid of Crimzo. 5 seconds left too, and they don't have a portal. They're going to have to come back in with a very late ultimate from Aramori. Stratus ultimate, not going to keep really anybody else here for the side of Sentinels. They only have 3 people on this payload. Kurova does switch to the Doctor Strange, but you're going to have to stall in overtime for him to come back.
Great pacing by Ricky with that ultimate there. It did allow the team to retake. This was a really good retake there as the numbers were heavily against them, and that should be enough to hold on. But 4.3.
And Nemesis, they chewed enough time off the bank, and maybe we'll see this anti-dive composition come to fruition. You know, Clintar, I think, is a hard map to fully cap out, but not a bad job there from Nemesis towards the very end, keeping the strategist alive, at least one of them alive. I mean, that's really all you could do versus a good Black Panther player. And on the opposite side, Mello finding eliminations onto either Kurova or Amori right before they have those crucial ultimates they've gotten picked. So for Sentinels, I mean, it's hard because the strategist line, it's not like their whole goal is to really pop off. Your whole job is to kind of stay alive and sort of keep your flankers alive when you can. It's a hard job to ask out of your strategists in this patch, but Sentinels usually a good job at doing it. Right now, Nemesis kind of staving off, maybe forcing away those ultimates just in the nick of time every single time Aramori or Kurova were to go down.
Yeah, that's where you may see something a little more unique, like a Hulk. You know, you may want to run Hulk Namor, try to do something to shut things down a little bit, or the, you know, if you're FlyQuest, the Penny with the lockdown there, and just try to hope that your strapline can sit on those tracks. Amazing, 21-2 with 11 finals. Nectar with 8 already, so looking really aggressive and strong. As you can look across the entire board, the stats looking pretty even. Goes to show you that this team is playing together. Nectar getting shut down more with 6 eliminations, but still Mello trying to do everything they can right now. 7 final hits now on Strange, as we see a new retake here from Nemesis. Portal play off the rip.
Portal play off the rip, also making sure to float just in case any shenanigans happens, but they're going to portal all the way into the backside, give themselves some space towards this health pack. And I think, oh no, is it too high? For some people, no, they could jump up, barely.
That was
stuffy legs on the thing.
That would have been a little bit scary, but a good play there as they're going to own and completely flip the side, giving them height advantage. This does help shut down dive a little bit, as the people that were setting up are no longer going to be able to and are forced to retake, but the setup is there. As you see Panther and Cap on the left side, the team's not aware of it yet, and here comes Cap from Crimzo trying to reflect the thing. Going to own this zone. This is my backline, and I will protect. Amadian with the spin, ton of damage on a Panther. Panther going inside that bubble. Excuse me, Cap. Well done on the patience. Just reset together. Don't commit too much and be ready to go back on the backline again, forcing them off that height.
Here's Mello now coming through in the dive, and they're able to take down backline yet again. Nectar's going to fall too, so Nemesis really doing a job at living and just kind of coming back into these fights, forcing off the flank. They're doing their due diligence. This is what we didn't see in the Ego game earlier, right? Team Nemesis kind of forcing out Amazing, making sure that his cooldowns are used out of the fight, and during that time, during the downtime of Amazing's abilities, when the cooldowns are up, that's when they're taking full advantage, running towards Kurova, running towards Aramori. And right now, I think Nemesis are playing perfectly. This is what we would have wanted to see out of Ego death earlier on versus FlyQuest. Good teams play like this, and Nemesis are that team that can kind of take control of flank angles that Sentinel set up.
And one of the genius aspects of that play is putting them in a tight corridor like that may seem scary against something like Panther, but it allows your Yancey Street charge as the thing to get a ton of value. That zone of shutdown, limiting dashes from Panther and cap jump is insanely valuable, especially when it covers the entirety of a hallway. Good throw here. Tries to get value, but no luck. Amadian going to continue with the legend. Returned right back here by Nemesis as Amadian finds Crimzo. Not able to land the Meteor M, the meatball, if you will, but still going to be a battle on point as Panther alive and well, holding on in the neutral. Now we're going to see a ton of ults get popped. Korova out with the dance floor. Nectar holding on here, ready to use that dance of the butterfly. We have Mello right back. Similar story with a strat line and a ult here from Psylocke out from Mello. And there is the Ricky ultimate to keep the team in the back safe as Amazing and Nectar both have ults here for Sentinels though, and nothing to count.
No.
I mean, they're constantly on the back foot. Nectar finally able to find Dinks, but this back line, they're able to stay alive. Ricky pushes away Nectar, lives for a little bit long enough for his team to show up and take down Nectar. So right now, great job from them. Both try to just remove, but this cart is still pushing. And Nemesis, almost towards the end of the phase. Right now, they're playing the objective super well. And also, oh no, that stagger pick onto Amazing is brutal.
Yeah, Nemesis really showing up right now. 3 minutes 30 on. A similar position, I think slightly ahead of Sentinels at this point with the time in terms of the location of the point. Sentinels are going to have to find their footing here. They do have ult advantage in this fight, so they should theoretically take this one, as we do see that cap ult immediately. Freedom charged up, allowing the team to have a ton of HP. If you look at the back line, trying to get a pick here. Scatter goes down, Crazy Man goes down as well. Down goes Dinks. Amazing with the two-piece. Crimzo looking for another, but the escape is there. Great play there. Still holding on to Aramori and Amazing.
Mello trying to find the trade, cannot, and finally Sentinels get a hold. I mean, they sort of they got snowballed a little bit towards the very end, but they've stopped it for now. 3 minutes left on the clock. Nemesis. Scatter. Buddy, you good?
Sometimes you try to hit tab and then you hit Q. You know what I mean? Sometimes you try to look at the stats and you hit Q.
Yeah, Scatter, a bit scatter brain there maybe. I don't know.
Team Scattered, I'll tell you that. And we are going to start off with our next fight as Scatter trying to get that all back quickly. Already 33%. Great shot. Samadian up with the Galactic Legend directly onto the strat line. Great bubble there. Talked about a 55 HP per second. Psylocke gonna pop that butterfly. Nectar still not able to get much. Just force out some stuff. Korova with the dance floor. Clobbering timeout as well. Back and forth. We see Q's pop. There is the value as Amadian finds Techie. And that is a nice pick. Dropping a Vanguard this early. He's gonna buy them space until Aramori pops out that ult. Dink's gonna take out Korova though. Aramori's ult is gonna be everything they've got to stay out of the point. Hopefully she turned around and drove that towards points of the team. Can hold on. Crimzo gonna turn around on Amadian. Great pick there to even the odds a little bit as Sentinels need to find some more value here or Nemesis can roll with a numbers advantage.
Mello trying to take down Crimzo as well, and I've been so impressed with this guy's improvement throughout the game. Crimzo barely hiding behind the box, now trying to take away Amazing was on the flank. I mean, he's playing pure anti-flank, chases down Amazing, cooldowns out.
Nothing more brutal than seeing a cap at negative HP and still escaping full HP on the return. And here we go with the dunk, not able to get anything with that meteor. Mello onto Amazing, another pick early. Again, Sentinels looking really good in these fights, and there is a ton, just excuse me, Nemesis popping off. That's a 4-piece, make that 5 as they are rolling together. Well done, Nemesis. As, like I said, excuse me, Mello off the pick there immediately for Nemesis. Gave them enough space. They followed up with a 4-piece after that. Nemesis is finding their footing with 2 minutes 25, roughly the exact same time that Sentinels had pushing into the third point.
Yeah, maybe this is Nemesis not looking too good on Hell's Heaven and now coming over to Symbiotic Surface. They did very well versus Shredex on this map as well, just not maybe too strong of a domination team, but once they get to these sort of payload maps, they do very well. And right now, Kraz over to the Hulk as well to this third phase instead of the Thing, and right, oh jeez, Nectar gets picked off again. Sentinels, it feels like they're always on the back foot right now.
Yeah, and Nemesis is finding their footing. We talk about them, you know, maybe not feeling as confident on map 1, but things are looking up for them. Amazing now making the switch to Iron Man to try to find some picks onto the Cloak and Dagger during ult. Unfortunately, did not work out for him there. Mello with a good dash and escape. Meteor M up, not able to find much. Very weak, but does not get the pick. Mello once again resetting, very low, good dash out. Ooh, Psych, I lied. Aramori with an off angle to find and clean up Mello there. Well done. As now we see, oh my goodness, Amadian with 2. Make that soon to be 3 as they are walking now as a unit. The off-angle touch from the dive. Try to commit again, but Amadian says no to Crimzo. Will they get the final pick? Yes, they do. And they are going to shove this thing very close to the final point.
The switch to the third phase of the Punisher and the Hulk to deal with Rymazing on this Iron Man is huge. Armory's over to the Jeff as well last second to maybe try to just like get some extra healing towards the objective. Crimzo also with the Freedom Charge ready to go, but Amadian sitting with the shotgun toward this objective.
I think Armory was thinking about it. Maybe they were considering the storm. I got to check on the bans again. But no, did go back again. Oh, yeah, out of Jeff, out of spawn. Good call. Amazing with a nice pick there on a Craze. And now the odds are turning back in their favor. 42 seconds. They're going to have one more major touch at this. As a unit, they're going to have to reset. You do not want to get picked now. You want to come in hot with a potential portal play if they decide to do it. Doesn't look like they're doing it just yet. It's just going to be a natural touch here. And then if anyone goes down, the comm is to make that switch and teleport in.
I mean, Sentinels to secure themselves into that grand finals of their group. They're going to have that maximum pulse. Scatter's going to have Meteor M to go to counter it. We'll see if he holds on to that ultimate ready to go for this. Melio, meanwhile, Armello drops in early with the Dance of the Butterflies.
Yeah, and that's going to force out some stuff. No, Rymazing goes down, and that is a giant pick as we will not have that pulse ready to counter. Danks is going to ult in, feeling more safe, knowing that Rymazing is down. Now that we're in OT, the spawn timers, an additional little bit of time here. The dunk goes out from Meteor M Techie, not able to find anything there. Korova is done. Armory back now, using that ultimate Nectar as well. Amadian trying to get a pick, but Amadian goes down. Rymazing gets 2, playing a ground Iron Man, and still able to get it done as Nectar takes out Ricky, and Sentinels are holding firm. Rymazing with another ult, and that is going to clean them up, and Sentinels are going to win against Nemesis and push themselves in to the grand finals.
What a series. I hope we get to see it again. I mean, Sentinels pushed to the brink of elimination in this round, at least to get to make sure they don't get that #1 seed, or at least send them down to the loser brackets. Regardless, I mean, beautiful gameplay from Sentinels towards the very end, and at a Nemesis, right? I think both these teams played very high-level Marvel rivals, and that's what we talk about. That's what we want to see, right? As we get to the latter half of this tournament, that's when we start to see the top teams play each other and see really high-level thinking. You know, Map number 1, I feel like it was hard. I feel like they did get a little bit of comp gap. This one didn't feel like much. I mean, it didn't feel like that. I think Mello played really well. So did Amadian. This entire roster played well. I think it was a hard-fought match for Nemesis, and they really were so close to winning it. I mean, they had so much time in the bank, but so did Sentinels on their attack. That just goes to show how hard it is to capture out Clintar as Sentinels stopped Nemesis last second. Definitely hope we get to see this matchup again, Shib, because it was a great one.
Yeah, and we talked about prior the talk about a Strat 2 and a Strat 1 in comms, and I think that Luna nowadays is taking more of a Strat 2 role. As you can see, 13-5 on the damage charts for Korova. Strictly just raw damage out there for Luna Snow, who has 20 elims there just popping off 2 finals, but 13k damage alongside 57k healing for Korova is absolutely obscene. Needs to get some attention. So well done there. Most healing by over 12k damage. So yeah, just a beautiful work there for Sentinels playing together as a team. You talk about it, everyone's stat lines looking pretty similar across the board. Sentinels once again showcasing why they should be considered a top seed and pushing through on Clintar, a thing that we haven't seen too frequently. So very well done again by Sentinels.
Yeah, I mean, it was a back and forth matchup. Ryan switched to Iron Man towards the end on third phase. Definitely more of a comfort pick for him. I think Flyers in general are really strong. Storm and Iron Man, I think people talk about, you know, who is the next up flyer outside of the Human Torch right now. I think Human Torch right now is probably the #1. I mean, some people could say Storm. Storm has had their moments as well, but right now, I mean, you don't really know exactly what to switch. We haven't seen too much top tier. I think Iron Man gameplay as well has been tough for Iron Mans in general, but maybe this variance of Iron Man against the Hulk, against this Psylocke, I think a lot of these changes kind of enabled
I gotta start playing Iron Man more.
them, especially since Black Panther on third phase is a bit rough. But here is your MVP. It's Korova from the series. He played pretty damn good.
Yeah, we talked about the raw damage. Kurova, absolutely great positioning, great ultimates, a ton of damage out there to help things like that dive by Panther, clean up some of those KOs and just find value with a single dash. So amazing, great play there. I love to see that as well. Panther to Iron Man, definitely more obscure picks. Definitely something you might see in ladder, but maybe not as much in tournament.
Yeah, maybe not as much in tournament so far. I think we'll see moving forward. I think Sentinel's definitely favoring that. I think they showed a little bit of their cards, at least on third point on Clintar, and for Nemesis, I think that's something you don't feel too bad about that matchup. I think Sentinels was a good team. I think you can maybe look at slight changes. Like I said, I've been really impressed with Mello. I think that this whole team as well, Nemesis, they're a very talented roster, and I think their macro is pretty good. I feel like Mello's improvement is definitely understated. I think he's gone from like magic one trick to just this. I mean, he has so many heroes in his hero pool. He's pulled up the Psylocke, he's pulled up the Human Torch. I think he plays so many heroes for this Nemesis roster, and I think even though they lost 2-0, that he's definitely improved to me as well on the Wolverines. So we'll have to see more of this Nemesis squad in the loser bracket. We'll see what they could do, see if they could secure that second or first seed if they give themselves that run back into the grand finals. But for Sentinels, what a 2-0 win for them, and a team as well that definitely needed something like this to prove they're still a force and still a top tier team.
Yeah, and 70K on the line, moving this deep into the tournament for that first place prize is going to add some pressure. I do agree, Mello, most damage in the entirety of the game, 29K damage, 13 finals, looking really good. Amadian up there with 13 as well. Oh, excuse me, Amadian at 32, so very strong by both of them, looking really clean, but just could not clutch it up at the end there, as Sentinels do a great job in those big team fights, always staying calm and finding value with each ult. A lot of strategists negating big ultimates. We saw Amazing trying to make some plays there with Iron Man. We saw a ton of picks with like ground Iron Man, because that's what you got to do when you have the cloak ult out. You got to play on the ground, makes you virtually immune, and you can just deal a ton of raw damage.
Yeah, I think that goes to show. I think that series as well kind of proved because they played Cloak and Luna, right? And then on the other side, did they play Invisible Woman alongside? I don't remember, but regardless, no, they played for both teams.
Yeah, I think Invis came out for Ricky towards the end too for Nemesis as well. So it was Cloak and Invis towards the end, but I believe that was the case. But really, yeah, we saw those boundaries get a ton of value as well. 32K, a ton of damage, out on both sides for the strategists. Strategists are really good damaging.
Well, what do we rank these heroes? Because right now, I think strategist-wise, it does feel like Cloak and Dagger, Luna, and Loki are kind of in their own tier, and then Invisible Woman sort of like bouncing around, right, between the top tiers. Maybe still is one of those top tier heroes. I mean, compared to like running like a only Mantis or Jeff duo, strategist duo.
Yeah, it's difficult because at this level of play, they're finding value that you may not see in ladders. So we're going to get a lot of these questions answered here right now as we start talking to Nectar, who is one of the newer additions to this squad in terms of being on the playing field and is just an absolute force out there. How you doing, Nectar?
Hey, what's up? Good, how are you?
I'm good, man. Hey, I just got to ask you quickly, you guys are really seeming to enjoy that committed dive comp. You are going in heavy with the Psylocke and Crimzo with the cap. Is that something you guys recently added to your belt?
Well, I think through like the life cycle of this game, I've been pretty committed to playing Psylocke most of the time, and I feel like Crimzo really understands my playstyle, and we play off each other pretty well. And there's like, I feel like since like the first day I played with Crimzo on like any dive character on Psylocke, I felt like there was sort of a lot of synergy with each other, on these dives.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, a lot of natural synergy between you two, and for Sentinels, for your roster as well moving forward. I think that we would not be surprised to see you guys sort of make these dives, and I think that the great part of that series between you guys and Nemesis is there was that sort of variance towards third point on Clintar. Can you sort of discuss that, like why switch to the Iron Man, why switch up some things last second against Team Nemesis when Black Panther was seemingly doing pretty well on the attack, and then also early on in the match?
Well, I think that map we just made the adjustment where the thing made it kind of hard for our dives to have the immediate value on the hits, and then the Iron Man kind of let us to play pretty easily in the front to back comp and get more value out of each of our picks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in that first domination, you were 30-2, if I remember correctly, something like 14 finals, obviously just dominating as Psylocke. I've got to ask the question in terms of banning strategy. With you guys committing to this dive and being more aggressive, are there any heroes you want to ensure are always gone, something like Loki?
Yeah, I feel like Loki makes it really hard, especially with the clones and the rejuvenation domain that makes it pretty hard for Psylocke and divers like that to find early value in the fight. But when he's out, it requires a lot more response, you know, when you're going in on these fast engages.
Makes Vanguards turn around too much, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and on that, I mean, like, Nectar, what do you do on, like, Psylocke if you are being looked at a lot? Like, do you change your play style a little bit, or what's up?
Yeah, I think that's the best part of Psylocke, especially because her passive makes her a lot more versatile than other divers like Black Panther. Like, as you saw, when they swapped the thing, he's kind of forced to have a more laid-back role and wait for more opportunities to come into his hands. But Psylocke, you'd be a lot more proactive and make your own opportunities.
And do you think this is sort of the way moving forward with this patch? You know, I think a lot of people were running Storm, Punisher previously, but, you know, maybe moving forward, are we going to see a little bit more dive regardless of bans and protects, or do you think things are still up in the air, maybe with the triple res compositions and stuff, and like Mantis maybe?
I think this patch allows for a lot more creative freedom, especially since the bans aren't universal for both teams. Like, teams can play into their best playstyle, you know, what's best for them, rather opposed to, you know, what can, like, as opposed to last patch, you know, when the bans were universal, like, certain teams have to ban Torch versus certain teams, but it was a lot more gateways for us to, you know, maybe catch some people on surprise.
Awesome, man. Clearly, you know, appreciate your insight. Obviously a very intelligent player. Any major thing you want to say for the final thing? Any shout out, anyone you want to thank before we say goodbye to you?
Yeah. I want to thank my team, you know, for taking a chance, because I was kind of a unknown player before, and thanks to my girlfriend and my family.
Awesome, man. Humble. Love it.
Thank you.
Really well done out there, buddy.
Oh, and shout out Month from Envy.
Shout out Mont.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, thank you. Great talking to you guys.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah. See you in the ranked
Talking to you,
lobbies,
buddy.
of course, top of the ladder.
See you soon.
So, appreciate it, Nectar, coming on in. Shib, man, what a series from Sentinels. Good to talk to Nectar, too. Good to see you, Nectar, as he longs off to go relax for the day. You know, an incredible matchup. Good to talk to him for the first time as well, because like they said, I mean, they took a chance on him, right? He was sort of unknown player coming into it. You know, on the ranked ladder, everybody knew him. He was popping off, but, I mean, what a series from Sentinels and him.
Yeah, as we're going to look forward here to the Group B bracket, you'll see now Sentinels secured their spot in the grand finals. And now we're going to look down towards the lower bracket coming up here tomorrow, as Nemesis and Shroud X will be duking it out again to see who's going to go back and try to take out Sentinels for that spot.
Yeah, I think that's going to be an incredible matchup. Whoever wins in Nemesis and Shroud X, I think Nemesis put up a good fight, and they also beat Shroud X earlier. I'm sure Shroud X want to avenge themselves. So this is for seeding, and I think Shroud X as well is looking stronger as the tournament progresses. We'll see how they do. Obviously, Dongman came in earlier to talk about how, you know, losing their own tournament wasn't ideal. But now that it's not their tournament, maybe now that they're in away territory in the Ignite series with the pressure cooker heating up, I think, Shib, we're going to see a lot of the best out of every single team. Maybe not Scatter in the last game, you know, with the ultimate, but mistakes happen, and I think Nemesis still played well regardless of that ultimate not being not in play. Still kind of a funny flub up. Hopefully Scatter, you know, brushes it off moving forward, but still funny to see.
Yeah, that's one of those mental mistakes you just got to shake off, right? Everyone has had those moments, every single last one of us. But yeah, it was a ton of fun to watch. We know Nemesis is strong. It was one of those games that took against Shroud X to game 3, so I'm excited to see that rematch. And before we get into our final match, which could potentially be one of the most intense matchups that you're all looking forward to, we're going to toss it to break. We'll see you shortly.
Oh, what does that mean?
Go, my children. Make yourself useful.
필요할 때 내가 널 지켜줄게 간절히 바라면 이루어지는 마법인 거야 운명의 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으면 달빛이 날 비춰와 시작해야 let's go 어둡고 흘러는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸는 순간 신비롭게 누가 내릴 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 말 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠이 떠날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달려서 그 세계 운명 어둠이 떠날 때까지 세계 운명 오랜 시간 간직해온 열망 까만 밤의 빛처럼 빛나 네 눈앞에 바로 어떤 나라 탑을 딱 봐도 superstar 딱 보면 모르나 널 지킬 나란 걸더 지켜볼수록 점점 빠져들어 카리스마 넘쳐 흘러 oh yeah 운명의 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으면 달빛이 날 비춰와 시작이야 let's go 어둡고 흘러는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸는 순간 신비롭게 누가 내릴 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 말 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠이 떠날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달려서 그 세계 운명 눈이 부신 모든 순간들 지켜내야 해 내가 좋아지는 면 꿈꿨던 너와 나 그래들의 승리와 명예 The weight of the both the world is in our hands 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠이 떠날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달려서 그 세계 운명
Welcome back, everyone, as we head into our final match, potentially the match you have been looking for, 100 Thieves versus Envy, both of which are in the conversation for the team of the tournament. I cannot wait to get eyes on this.
I can't either, man. I mean, we're super pumped, super excited. Top teams playing. We just saw in the last series in Sentinels and Nemesis, you saw what high-level thinking can do, high-level gameplay as well. So we're definitely in store for that. This was the technical group of Death Ship, man. So we get to see 100 Thieves versus Envy, and this is the matchup everybody, like you said, probably wanted to see.
Yeah, so Envy had dropped the map, 100 Thieves, flawless so far in the tournament, but Envy, obviously, you know, we know how strong they can be. There's a lot of contention for, out of all of these roles with these players, can be considered some of the top players in each individual role on both sides. You know there's going to be fans arguing for either. As we push forward, you can see here Envy, as shown, only one map lost to Solaris, an incredible team, honestly, who had a tough bracket layout, who got a win on Envy there, but you look over at 100 Thieves, walking through Luminosity, walking through Jobless Bums, and here they are, ready to take on Envy as we head into the, right before the finals here of Group B.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the matchup indeed to look out for, and like you see with Envy dropping Hell's Heaven to Solaris. That was when they were playing the Storm competition. They were doing Jeff NATO, and it wasn't working out because Solaris played super well around it. And for 100 Thieves, it's been non-stop domination pretty much every single map. So we don't really know their weaknesses publicly, at least just yet. Maybe in other tournaments we've seen it, but yeah, Shib, it's just going to be a good matchup, I think.
Yeah, you got similar, hero pools on either side too. You got the flyer selections, you got the unique picks. Back in the day, we saw the hella back and forth matchups. Those were a ton of fun to watch. So looking forward to seeing any sort of locked in back and forth matchup we might get here. As we head in, the one thing we got to show you before we go into this match is the skins coming out here that had just dropped, I believe, a few days ago. Ultron taking over in the MC. You only saw Ultron get so far, but in some of these comic lines, Ultron can create a virus that is a big problem. As you see, Iron Fist here, this game.
Somebody hanging out in here without me.
With Ultron taking over, I can't wait to get my hands on
Just
this.
finished checking on the
Iron Fist mains have already
parents'
copped
dog.
this,
She was
and
kind of
look
having a
over
little
at the
moment.
Phoenix
Poor
night
thing.
here. For Moon Knight, that gives me an inkling of maybe seeing
Isn't she,
Phoenix.
like, really
I'm a
old?
huge fan
I'm
of
making that
Phoenix in the comics.
No. She we had a terrier that did get super old at one point. Who was like living super long with a massive brain tumor. That's probably what you're thinking of. But no, she's only like 5, I think.
As somebody who abused that character,
But
early
no,
on,
poor
when
thing
he
was
in the hand of
actually,
Khonshu, was a
she's
little
6 or 7
broken.
now.
That character's
I guess it was
awesome. That
18?
skin
Yeah,
is
no, must
freaking
be 7.
amazing.
But anyway,
I love that skin. Not to talk about
she's
skins
like
too much, but I think that's
apparently
definitely his best skin,
they
at least
just
from my
found out
perspective, but
she's
we'll
allergic
see
to
what
corn or
happens with
something,
that skin
and
with
she's
Moon
been
Knight
like on this
specifically if he
corn-based
returns to the meta. I know that we saw Bedtime,
dog
you played with
kibble
him before in ranked. That guy
pretty
can
much
take
the
Moon
whole
Knight to a
time
pretty
we've
high
had
level.
her, and like
He
she's
also
never
plays
had
every
issues
single
with
hero
it. It
to
just
a high
caused a little
level.
bit
Both these
itchiness,
teams,
but like given
lose
like
in envy, man.
how much like
Yeah,
self-grooming they do, it's kind of hard to notice. But the vet just realized what was going on. So we swapped them onto this new shit this past week, and it's kind of upset all of their stomachs individually. But Clemmy has especially been struggling with it, I guess. But I think it's just an upset stomach from changing brands. I don't think it's like the brand itself or anything like that.
Rarely do you see controller at this high of a level.
Not a lot of dogs
over there on the duelist line, and then you got TTK here on the Vanguard line. Just a menace out there with Strange and Magneto.
I think she was just
very
like,
strong with things
she like came and like put her paws up on the counter and was just shaking. And like, I just wanted to sit there with her for a minute. It was the saddest thing. Chance took a massive diuretic shit all over the kitchen while I was out of town today. Thank God that was not while I was here.
Absolutely right. I think that this is definitely a star-studded lineup.
Apparently he tried to tell him he needed to go outside, and my mom was like, does he need to go out? And my dad was like, no, I just took him out, he's fine. And then 2 seconds later, does that... Oh yeah, no, the way they described it on the phone, and then it had already been cleaned by the time I got back tonight, obviously, but they like walked out the area for me. I was like, oh my God, how do you even have that much inside him? So, great day for the pups all around at the Sea House. Things are going
a great team, like you mentioned, and they have so many players who've made the transition between metas very well, and that's really the benefit. That's what the strength in this game is. That's what hero shooters, the tough part is. It's being meta proof, right? This meta, I think, this patch change to 2.5 in adding Ultron and stuff, adding these characters, having so many changes has made teams rethink how they play the game. Team Envy, one of those teams, speedily coming in, beating that Psylocke player, coming over, playing Storm to a high level, and Cal also.
Krusty was telling me they come a long way. He said y'all spent like 3 hours working on it today.
At sometimes, right? So the flexibility is key.
Ridiculous.
And this team Envy,
like a
definitely
straight
one of the
fortress.
best at flexing.
Yeah,
I have tried fucking everything, and I think I've narrowed it down what the issue is, but it's still every now and then having an issue. I did some more updates and installed some other stuff through the company, like the company that like makes the OS I'm on or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking of. But like the makers of the whatever the core is, I installed some more of their like programming today, and I think that helped a bit, but I'm worried it's still gonna keep crashing. The thing I'm struggling with is I really need to update the BIOS, but I don't really know how to. Everything seemed to contradict each other that I found online.
Yeah, at least I forgot to ask, because it was the first time we have interviewed Nectar. It's cool to talk to him for the first time. I feel like it'd be a great conversation to see maybe who recommended him for the tryout for
not
Sentinels.
sure.
Maybe it was Month.
If not, it's got to be that Ram.
Pulled for his boy, and he got that
I think
tryout, so
it could be.
Ram
makes a lot of sense. I think Josh had said something similar the last time we looked at it. And that could honestly explain why it keeps giving me that error with my graphics card, because I know the program is because the programs and everything are like all installed properly. I think it's just like you said, a RAM issue. So I should probably order those RAM sticks. I was looking at all that shit today. I forgot about that. I do need to I do like actually, regardless though. I don't even know if it's causing this issue, but I do need to update my BIOS though, because it's like I'm on like the 2022 version, of whichever one that's running on.
You know who the all-stars potentially could be. I know that there's
yeah, I have also fixed a bunch of random shit
out of 100. You know how you would like a sports, like a soccer player or something like that. So that'd be cool. Maybe if some awesome fans who are talented at the graphic design.
I wish it were as simple as just updating it though. Everything was telling me like, oh, if you, it's a gigabyte computer, so if you download the gigabyte like app center, it'll be able to, you know, just update it through there, and I go through there, and it looks different from the one they have.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I got.
Yeah, they be doing that to you.
Yeah. Well, it was like I assumed I was like, oh well, it's called the Gigabyte App Center, so and it looks like a little older, so it must just be this is like the pre-installed when I gotta update it. So I went and did the update, like downloaded that. And it's the Gigabyte Control Center, and it's like, oh, to install this, you're gonna have to remove this. Is this okay? So I'm like, yeah. So clearly they must be the same fucking program, or at least doing the same thing. It's the same company. One deletes the other. Just makes sense. Well, you get on the control center, the BIOS is just not there.
No, I've had that exact same thing happen too. Where it's like you want to download updates and it gives you things to update, and you're like, I don't see the fucking BIOS on this bitch. Yeah, and there's a reason for that, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember it was fucking annoying.
100 Thieves, one of those teams that does
the only solution I've seen that I haven't tried yet is the one Josh suggested way back then that I've been avoiding, which is like downloading the BIOS directly from the website onto a thumb drive, and then like using the like quick flash or whatever when I'm launching the computer, which I know is like from the way the menus are set up, it seems like that's a standard thing. I've just never done it. I don't want to fuck something up.
Yeah, that is. That's the old school way of doing it.
But
it's also probably the most consistent way of doing it.
Right? So we're still early days into
you just get so many different weird errors when you go to update it through some kind of software. I think that's what I had to do actually. I'm pretty sure I was like, yep, let me just fucking flash the BIOS on the thumb drive and then stop with all this software nonsense.
I might just have to. I'm not gonna do it tonight because we're about to squad up or whatever. But I've got the I've already downloaded the zip file with the BIOS in it. I'll just have to find a thumb drive at some point tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, finish this fucking essay I'm typing out. These liquor douchebags hire me already.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You're right on that, Mark.
Do it.
100 Thieves. And also a team on Krakoa to specifically play, I believe it was either Punisher Hella or Winter Soldier Hella on that map. So they love to play that sort of anti-dive composition. They have
think of an actual liquor douchebag, but
the
you get
matchup
fucked
is
up.
going to be interesting because I think Envy loves to play speedily on that.
Take a second to figure out what you were saying. Yeah, no, that would, yeah, probably.
Change your name back to Speedily. Stop being Speedery. What are we doing, man?
Like,
come on.
it's basically butt chugging, right?
But change your name back, please, for us casters, okay? We're too small brain.
I love it at this point, man. I'm locked into
No! Don't stop! Don't encourage him. What are you doing?
At this point, it's my norm, brother. But one thing I got to call out here is this the first time we've seen Hella today. And I know we talked to Cal, and Cal's like, I still think Hella is better than Punisher. I cannot believe we just aren't seeing Hella out here like at all. So exciting to see that come back here. At least it was shown for the moment yet. Delena looks like they are going to be locked in to Hella here off the rip. And here we go for the start of this fight.
Oh, it's going to be an incredible matchup. Speed's out of spawn already with the Jeff. And like you said, I think it's a difference of opinion, right? We have dive enjoyers versus Hella enjoyers, right? In 100 Thieves, you know, maybe one of those teams that love to play the Hella. The tough part with Hella is that
I spent all day.
It's very hard to get rid of flyers, Psylocks, a lot of players who are good with their cooldowns because they'll take one shot from
I spent the time I did get to play base building. Now I'm going to actually play the game.
I've done nothing but base build on there for the past day and a half.
Early there on Delena on that off angle, both taking the same thought, but with the Venom, this could be really impactful.
I'll try and play some more tonight, but if it keeps crashing, I'm just going to have to say fuck it and send it with BIOS.
Again, as the teams are just kind of buying
thumb
each
drive?
other,
I got
testing each
thumb
other a
drive.
little bit. Delena gonna find month early though, down with the strat. immediately for Envy. 100 Thieves up a number. That could
Fun
be enough to
fact,
hold this first point. A lot of teams will like to break this point if you actually shoot at this
flashing the
glass
BIOS
center,
is quite literally
and
why
shatter this and
a lot
then
of
pull up
you'll
that
hear a lot of
defensive
people
position on
refer
both
to
sides. Some teams,
USB sticks
depending
as
on
flash
what they
drives.
scrim, they like to do that early. If
That
they're
was their
especially
original
flyers, but it looks
purpose.
like they do not want to do it
Huh.
yet. As we start up this
The more
second
you
fight, down goes
know.
I mean,
It's
Delena-
actually
Delena
absolutely
might have the most aura
useless
out of any
information,
Hella player.
but
I
there
think
you go.
Tal's up there as well, but Delena to me has always felt like
I mean,
the best Hella.
useless, but
behind
you
the
never
scenes.
know. I guarantee you I'll be
Let's
on like
get
a
match here. We get that
quiz
classic
show like
matchup
20
you
years from
mentioned,
now, and I'll
Chip.
be like, fuck, what did Chris told me this? What the fuck was the...
For
then when
$1 billion.
Like, oh, fuck. Shouldn't have been ripping the pen. Goddamn.
I'd like to phone a friend. Just fucking turn around. Just hit the pin like crazy. Like, alright, I've consulted with my friend.
Trying to make a play. And we do have a Bucky out here. Start with a Kraken impact. Been a while.
Yeah, been a while. Terra trying to find something. Gets that resets as well. TTK over the top. Slam dunk onto both Nero and Mont. Try to just remove. That's one way to do it, Shib. Opening it up, and Delena's spacing has been beautiful so far. Speedily has felt awful. And this is the tough part about this round specifically. I think this is Hella's best map, or best round, and maybe Psylocke's worst, right? The spacing is so easy to do because the dashes, you can only get so close to the Hella. This map is so wide and so long range that Delena's always
Lady,
able
you just
to
pulled out a
space
small
perfectly.
knife.
And I think
I'm
this is
about
the
to
best
whoop your
we've seen him
ass.
play so far. It's obviously an easier map to do it, but right now Speedly's having a hard time finding that dive, and that's why Windows over to the Doctor Strange now as well, and off that Venom.
Yeah,
I two-shot a balls.
Hellas here are looking to hold on to that all until they're in trouble. It essentially resets HP bar, gets you in the sky with a fair amount. Delena and Cal just back and forth here, doing a little bit of the dance on Hella. We're going to see this initiation with the right click, getting driven back heavy. Now Envy starting to apply some pressure as Month is copied up, starting to use that dance as they press forward. We see Speedery take out Delena, and this is what Envy needs to get this point as they're down almost 90% off the rip. And there goes another as Month takes out Vinny, and down goes TTK and SJP as now we're going to start seeing some gain here from Envy, who are slightly up in alt, but that will change shortly as TTK and SJP are going to have it as well.
Yeah, I guess Vinny's going to stay on that thing to match, you know, speedily on that Psylocke as Envy poke for ultimates. I mean, this is still anybody's game, even though 100 Thieves got up to 88%. These domination games go fast. Ultimates aboard from every single squad. Strategist ultimate's going to get popped. We'll see how the mid-fight turns out. As on 100 Thieves, they don't have the crystals, and they're missing that Loki.
Yeah, nothing used yet. Just able to take that space back without anything major committed. But now Envy is going to have a fair amount. And there we go. We do see the dance floor begin. Out goes the butterfly and the goddess in the sky trying to make something happen. But no, on either side, there's collusion. Nope, not able to land that either. As all of these are just being traded back and forth with no value. The time, ooh, good decision there from TTK. Trying to wait till those crystals to the very last second. Took height to hope. Delena onto Cal. And that's another pick for Delena. A mean eye goes out here for Window, but not able to collapse. Great cloak there to escape as they're still battling. Kraken impact up for Terra, trying to land again, but out goes another dance floor. These are being traded back and forth as nobody finds value. Window takes out Terra and does turn that back around in their favor for the side of Envy. We're still holding on to this point. Now it's 70%.
Frederick has booted the game.
That ultimate came in so clutch. They were on the
A second player has hit the
runs out now. We have no ultimates available. Speedily coming back up on another dance of the butterflies. Delena on the back left, looking for Cal early, making sure he pressures out that Hella in the back line.
Yeah, and we are going to see a neutral here. Speedery does have that ultimate. It does go out. No major values. They all stack there with the dance floor. They are pushing forward now as SJP has ult out. TTK and Vinny very close. Delena very close. Harvey as well. It's going to be anyone's fighting this next. It's all about how long they can stall so Envy can get an ult advantage right back and try to tie things up. Points back on the side of 100 Thieves. Up in the sky we go with the Goddess of Death raining down. Down goes Nero. Delena with a great shot there, weaving it, and there is an ult out for Window, who finds Harvey and SJP, and that is massive for Envy as they are evening the odds here, and there is a lockdown. Up we go with TTK. Gotta find value here, not able to. Terra drops Window, so back and forth here again, but it looks like this one might go to 100 Thieves. Loki, great positioning, great clones, and great crystals, but there they go as Kaluge falls. It's all about can the Strats hold on, and I don't think they can for long. It is going to be going to 100 Thieves.
Now, this is absolutely the highest level of North American Marvel Rivals. Round number 1 goes in favor of 100 Thieves. That
I've had that a very important fact
just ended up to be too
Harry.
much. I mean, they played almost perfectly. Team
So you know how I chose, there's two factions you can
the
choose.
smallest of margins that you can absolutely lose.
At first I thought
these
whichever
fights.
faction you chose, that's the only drip you can get. You can get
had
the
a
other
rough
faction's
kind of
drip, it just
go at it
costs
on the
way,
helmet, but
way
it's
more.
difficult because I think Delena gets a
With
little
all
bit
the
more
money
sustain, right?
I
You
have
feel a little
earned
more
in this
help in
game,
terms
I
of,
could not
you know,
afford it
having the
all.
thing, getting that damage reduction as well as Delena.
So I'm definitely
Pretty
gonna have
much,
to
it
try
looks
and
like
do
his
it, but
entire focus
that
is
makes
just
me,
on Cal, right?
it
seems like
dude,
everybody else
such a
on the
sigh
side
of
100
relief
Thieves is focused
when I found
on
that
an
out. I
actual
was like,
team
oh,
fight
thank God, I
as
thought I was gonna
Delena
betray my
making sure
faction,
Cal is never
do
comfortable,
quests.
constantly pressuring, constantly using those daggers to make sure he's in a tough spot. And I think
Wait,
this upcoming round
Chris,
will be a little bit easier.
side
I think
tangent.
Speedily should do a little
What's
bit
your
better
rank on
round.
Marble Rivals right now?
Meanwhile, over to that
Probably
Wolverine is
whatever
keep
the
sticking
lowest
with it
is.
off of the
Oh, fuck,
bucket.
okay. God damn it.
Yeah, it goes back
Main
to the
Would have been
conversation
would have been
about what they
ideal.
wanted to decide to do for this fight. I mean, like you're saying,
Well, I
that
guess then we'd
focus
be in
on
a
Cal could
5-stack
very
if we
much
can even
been a
get Fred. I don't
strategy
think he saw
decided
my
time of this
text.
game, just shutting down somebody, having full focus, doing things like put that damage reduction out from Vinny.
Frederico.
That is the major
You tell
value
him
here with the thing
Ligoon
we're
Al
seeing at this
Gaib
level of play.
was
Obviously,
some of
you
them.
can't get covering, especially
He's near you on
if
the
they're
server.
stacking on strategist ult, and there's a mean tackle. See ya later as down goes Kaluj. Terra just
He invites you
flying
to join his holy
There's the throw
war.
to another great tackle off the rip, tries to escape.
You can say jihad. It's okay.
Terrifying, if you will, on this Wolverine.
Nah, honestly, after what he did to my girls and Zaya, fuck him.
What's up? What's up?
What up?
Seen as the best Psylocke in North
What y'all
America.
playing?
Cap definitely has a shout, but speedily has that throw.
We're just chilling, just squatting up right now. You trying to run a little rivals?
With no Stratus ultimates in sight, or rather, they did have Stratus
Sure.
ultimates. They were not there to counter them. Now Envy just
Yeah,
off
boy.
of a fantastic ultimate
Huh?
from Speedily set themselves up. And
Could
this
be
was a
alive.
partnership. I think that Psylocke will do a lot
They sent
better
those
on
guys.
this round, specifically when we enter the Warrior Falls. This character can kind of pop off here.
Yeah, there's a lot tighter. There's
They
tighter
saw no guy.
rotations. You don't have to dash nearly as long to find like an escape route or natural cover.
We need
And I
you,
do
Fred.
agree
We
with you. I
need
think
the
it's a great-
tank.
You know, it goes to show you how
Alright.
certain heroes can perform better
Yes, sir.
on various maps.
Let's
and
do
some
it.
of the difficulty there.
Let's fucking
Prior,
go.
but now, definitely
Right when I finish this
tighter
update.
windows forward. Envy
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to update too.
30 on
I gotta go pick up.
Terra does have that last stand ready.
Well, look, I might sit out the first game. I gotta go pick up
Buying some time, and there
precisely 3 protein shakes and maybe some soda too from the place next to my house. But
It's a fun night.
yeah, they close at 11. Gotta go fast.
I got you,
Should
dog.
be
Yeah,
done.
dude. Thanks.
Should be done before this update, maybe. No.
The shaders do.
I'll be back after that. But it won't take me more than 10 minutes. I'll see y'all real soon.
Alright, brother.
Alright, see you soon.
Are you kidding me? And then Delena on to Nero. I mean, beautiful.
If he's back in 10, I'm down to just wait.
To cap this point back, Psylocke here can't contest the objective, but it's still doing damage. Also,
I mean, if he's back in 10, but I mean, we'll see. I don't know, give it 5, see how we're looking. I'm still not even done updating, is the only reason I say it.
Fuck you.
Fuck me, for real. I should have updated, I should have checked it earlier. I usually update pretty early in the day, but I'm locked on the Dune, and then a million fucking computer tweaks.
Still finding a few off maps there on Kaluj. That is just raw talent.
Need to find a
Again,
flash
on the
rush.
point. Here comes a teleport
I know there's
in.
one in this house.
100 thieves
Oh, I've got one.
but down 40%.
Oh, perfect. Can I borrow?
Taking out Terra
Yeah.
early is huge
I'll mail it
for
down.
them.
It would actually probably cost you more to send me a thumb drive than it would cost me to just go get like a 1 gigabyte thumb drive at Office Max. I wonder if they even carry them that small anymore.
Oh shit, they got another costume coin?
Massive meteor M though into this Luna Snow
Oh,
ultimate.
but you gotta pay for this one. Jeff's got boots now.
Oh my goodness. And
I
that's a
want the
common
Jeff
situation.
boots.
Nice push there again. GTK, an absolute demon, as you saw there, floating directly upward, giving them more time to burn that shield. And when that shield popped,
Hot.
just having that extra height, just due to the
Oh, this
time of the
is
meteor coming in, that additional distance means more time to pop the
Solid
shield.
Punisher
So well
skin.
done. He does a great
This guy
job
does
of
that,
that.
is
When
it?
he knows that it's going to be risky for him to throw that meteor, he takes more
Is he responding?
It's yours,
Can you
Harry.
hear us?
the distance is longer, more time to break shield, and it always seems
No,
to
it's
work
Fred's.
out.
It's
That's
lighting
the
up his
third one of
mic.
those that I thought was being thrown at a shield.
Is
that
it
got
my
him
cat?
multitude of really well done.
My cat
That's why
only
you have to
yells
go
at
back
me
and
like that
rewind and clip
when the
things so we can
show's
see
outside.
exactly what happened. That shield broke probably last second, like you said. Now Cal coming in through, getting an elimination.
This is making
even
me
through
so
the
sad
throw
his cat
bomb
misses him.
is huge.
Yeah, great focus.
Oh,
Fred.
well, hello. Hi.
Hello, dude.
Well, how do you do?
Thieves still not able to find any purchase. Once again, Envy up.
Oh, this is kind of interesting.
Yo,
Sully, what up, brother?
the boys are stacked up.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Gonna do a little rival stacking. What you up to?
About to hop on this little single player game. Road to boss top.
80%
Fuck
no
yeah.
portal play available either.
Feel free to throw a stream up if you want to chill. We're just hanging out right now.
He's done it before.
Not bad,
Can he do it again? Vinny as well has cloud
Writing
time
a
available.
5-paragraph email.
He played around for Team Envy. Window. Does he want to set up a flank Aya Bagamoto? He does float early, so he's going to drop down last second.
Marketing analysis, go burr.
Yeah, he's at 96. The ult could come through prior, but not yet. Great ult there. Is it aggressive enough? Great bubble to follow up. Unfortunately, doesn't look
Chris, you wake up, man.
Least forced out some cooldowns. Alana take out Speedery early in the fight, and that is massive.
George is looking for you.
What does he want?
Dune.
That checks out.
Great positioning. Good dive out there. See a neutral. Everybody at this point is just stalling with the dance floors. Numbers should still be up.
What's he need me for? Does he need me for something?
No, I think he just was wanting you to get on.
No, I never technically got on. It ain't pitiful time.
Whoa! Hippie Universe declined my request.
That bitch.
Reported.
And that is map 1 for 100 Thieves.
Wow. If that's map 1, I'm curious to see what happens in map number 2. Warrior Falls for 100 Thieves. Get the W. And Delena, Matt, I've heard us talking about Speedily being the best Psylocke. Delena, definitely a very flexible player and can play that Psylocke to an incredibly high level. And you saw why last second, switching off of that. Switching off of the Doctor Strange onto the Psylocke to match Speedily and finding the crucial pickoff that changed it. Window, unfortunately, not able to set up a good Aya Bagamoto. 100 Thieves read it every single time, Shib. I mean, what do you do, I guess, when they just read it, when they look around trying to find that Strange who was floating above? Unfortunately for Window, was not able to connect. And really weird map there at the very end for Envy. I mean, it was so back and forth, but at the very last moment, Delena
gas station for a couple
clutch
protein
Terra
shakes
as
or
well. MVP
Silent.
on that Wolverine.
We could just run a quick and warm up and leave whenever he gets back.
Such a force, saw a ton of impact. You gotta show some
Yeah, I got you. I'm down for that. I just gotta
Compile.
My computer's being slow today.
Nah, the shaders took a minute for me.
Worst news I could have possibly gotten.
I hate shaders nowadays. So stupid.
Why are you not doing it, Sully?
I ain't really been feeling the game, to be honest with you, Chris.
How you gonna play it 8 hours the first day and then never play it again?
Hey, I was on today.
You stood there and looked at my base.
I mean, I'll get on. I just really don't like the combat.
Dude, you've never experienced the real combat.
I don't like how it feels when you shoot an enemy and they're like running. I mean, it's kind of like Tarkov, to be honest. When the scabs walking backwards while you're shooting them. But if all the boys are on, I'll join in there.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta experience the later type combat.
But George says the sniper rifle's better. That's what he keeps telling me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's like when you're the lower level you are, there's like honestly nothing that counters shields. But like as soon as you get up to the higher levels, there's like all kinds of stuff that counter shields.
Gotcha.
You can't really gun the lower tiers.
You said you can't gun through the lower tiers?
No, not really. You might as well just pull out your knife.
I actually do like the knife combat. I don't think it would be good in PvP, but I do like just parrying. As simple as it is, it's kind of fun. Especially when you get a group on you and you gotta kind of like space it out.
Yeah, no, I love the melee combat a lot, which is weird because when I first played the game, I was like, this melee combat kind of trash. But now I'm like, I really like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I've also, for whatever reason, Chris, have been having a lot of fun on Siege. I know that's a insane statement these days.
It didn't sound like it earlier.
That's because I had 12 kills in 5 rounds, and Josh and freaking Lenoris were like anti-locked.
Yeah, I mean that's why I don't play the game. Like I'm not like Siege is not a game I can play casually. We're either fucking locked in trying to dominate everybody, or I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Because when you do that, when you play and you're like just cooking, then you have your teammates that are just absolutely fucking throwing. It infuriates me.
Yeah, it was very infuriating earlier. Which, I mean, Josh did step it up the next game, I will say, but he did let me down. like they did a glitch. Him and Lenoir did a glitch through the map. In a round that we were up. This was a different game, but they did a glitch through the map in the bull when we were up 3-2, and we went to overtime, and I think we lost in overtime. Yeah, we did lose in overtime. And then Josh kept pulling his pistol out, which, Harry, I give you permission to chirp him because he knows better.
Wait, did he run out of ammo on his primary weapon?
Yeah, but he had time. He had plenty of time.
See, I'm a big sidearm guy. I don't know what to tell you. I did miss a good bit of context though. I was typing a paragraph. I didn't hear anything till the pistol part.
We lost the round because Josh pulled his pistol out. I mean, it wasn't all on him, but we were up 3-1 and we lost it.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Oh, was he just pulling it out the style on him?
He was just pulling it out for memes, not the style.
Well, I mean, hey, if you're gonna... That's what happens when y'all laugh at the sidearm. All of a sudden, when it's time to use it, Harry's the only one with practice.
No, he did not have to pull it out. He had plenty of time to back up and reload and reposition, but he ran at him with his pistol out in a 3v1, and then the other 2 guys sold.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I'm just dunking on the meme, but it's that brutal meme. Yeah.
When other people first saw my powers,
unfortunate.
I mean, like them.
If you'd had John Wick on the team, I would clean that up with a pistol. That's all I'm saying.
30 seconds before you attack.
I know you would.
Yeah, you know me well enough to know that's not true.
Anybody else hear that strange chittering?
That's a bummer though.
No? Just me?
How's the Frank run going?
Excuse me. You gotta love. I mean, you gotta love people that like fight, and they're like, oh shit, I'm low on ammo. They pull out their pistol, and then like hold a fucking angle for 15 seconds, and it's like, dude, just fucking reload.
3,
yeah.
2,
That's pretty much what Josh did, except he had like 4 or 5 seconds to not run at the guy.
I'm Mark Spector. I'm Stephen Clark.
Way too cooked. I have not played this game in like a week.
Found one of our targets.
Spent like a minute staring at the character selection screen.
Genius is seemingly ruining my stake value.
I gotta see what Eugene's base is looking like, because the way you're describing it has been less than favorable.
It's a fucking box.
Yeah, I don't know why I've been locked in on today, but I've actually been locked in on. I think I'm the only one that's carried that locked in vibe. Which, I mean, I get it. I've been unlocked too, but
I'm sure it was just an off. It was just an off day.
Oh wait, is that a team up?
But y'all pick it up tonight.
Oh, what's my team up to?
You get a shadow clone jutsu.
So, for somebody who's not familiar with those words, what does that mean?
You get a little clone duplicate of yourself that'll just distract the enemy. Where's the team? Why am I low? It's all good. I'm gonna just go.
Arthur, what do you
mean? Wait, does he attack too?
He meant Kage Bunshin Jutsu. That's the Japanese. That's what he Kage Bunshin no Jutsu!
Kage Bunshin no Jutsu! Gotta Gotta have somebody play a fucking flute sound. Anybody got a flute?
Dude,
oh, scatter.
That sad flute is honestly a legendary tune.
You got nobody?
He got his own guy and then died. When in doubt, triple healers.
Triple healer.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, Matt.
Defenses are down. Help get
Feels
that
so weird
vehicle
after
to
being on
its
Dune.
destination.
Oh, I'm gonna see if my ult to cancel Star-Lords.
Like, nobody's even worried about water right now, guys?
Distract them, boys.
Oh. Can you guys, let me call out against Star Pops' ult?
Born again!
Hell unleashed! Ooh, a touch of healing.
God. Why did the healers all decide to go on offense when they spawned back in? I gotta heal people. I can't just do this by myself.
It's this Warlock that sucks. It really has.
I've actually been actively avoiding it. Thank you for noticing. And on the roof.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Did Star-Lord switch? No. Who was that flying? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Cancel the fuck out of his ult. And Sharky still died. Fuck off.
Sharky did that.
Your powers are mine!
He's got a cloak ult.
I'm just gonna focus this hella.
Bring on the chaos!
So close to finishing.
No coming back from that.
Low-key before she got the ult off.
Tippy toe.
Oh, I keep forgetting about my freaking Shadow Clone. Oh, good, she just switched. So now I don't have to worry about it at all.
Ooh, a touch of healing. Get that vehicle moving again. It's nap time. Time to go nuts.
Oh, yikes.
Kind of staggering.
I think we need more DPSs.
Well, that was honestly just we had 3 of us walked out, and the other 3 were just chilling by spawn for some reason. Stack.
Not it.
Time to go nuts.
Jesus Christ, Star-Lord's good.
Got Hella. Hella's gonna chew you up. He might not be the play.
Rise, my friend!
Just fucking send it. Fuck it. Balls to the wall, let's go. We had 4 healers? We're back 3. You gotta watch out for the nets, man.
Ready. Here come the bad guys. Time to go nuts.
He's almost dead.
Target.
Oh.
Pisses me off so much when people will play Cloak and Dagger and just fucking spam Cloak.
Didn't she just use that ult?
Yes.
Double kill. I'm not done
Or not the spider time, but the Hella one, yeah. I don't know how she's getting back so quick.
No, I thought it was
I'll fight this war against crime until I fall.
what's her name? Who just used her ult?
Only
Yeah.
60 seconds left.
No, Penny
Penny,
Parker.
she used hers like
Get that
back to
vehicle
back.
moving again.
I'm good to go.
Damn it!
Jeez.
Vic.
We're just getting hard stopped here. No tank is an interesting play.
This is
Double kill. Wow, 4 in a row. Down to 30 seconds. Get that vehicle moving again.
I shall bide my time, but not for long.
Alrighty, boys.
What up, man?
What's up?
Just hitting a little warm up on the quick play.
Oh, we have a
The final 10 seconds.
Your powers are mine!
Against the world.
I'm good to go.
You too, you gotta get off the.
Let's keep
Damn.
fighting until we have a winner.
Your turret was sitting on the cloak area after he dropped it, so it was just burning you down.
No, I know. I don't mean that. I just mean like our other DPS is 8 and 8.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we need. That's why we need you alive. See, I want to pop this all, but I don't know if I have space. Fuck it.
friends!
yes.
I require some aid.
Love it.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
That's the big night.
Yeah, it's all good. Happens.
Launch up.
We in the lobby whenever you're on, Fred.
So did the guy that went 3 and 10. He went through 4 this
Yoink. I really have to get this other free costume coin. I still haven't gotten it. Still haven't even used my last one. Actually, I did use it, and then it didn't process the purchase. So I got the free skin. I literally bought like a Winter Soldier skin because I was like, I don't know what the fuck to get. Who do I not have a skin for? Ooh, I do want a Mr. Fantastic skin.
I feel like there aren't any good ones.
I mean, I like the free one. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that'll be my skin for him. The free one from this current event. I need a good Jeff skin. I'm honestly shocked how many skins I have across the board. My head hurts. Yo, Harry, what did your keyboard do to you?
I'm just typing. It's all love.
I'm compiling shaders, boys.
Oh yeah.
Practice range.
I'm in the store. Do I have a Mantis skin?
If you were as smart as me, you'd be arrogant too.
I do not.
Rockets, fire! Enemies on approach. One step closer to saving the world.
Double kill! That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row! 5!
Honestly, Punisher kind of lucked out with his costume coin skin. I think a really good one of his in the drop.
That's just the same list of exchange skins every time, huh?
One step
Yeah.
closer to saving the bombs away.
I think that they have something there, something.
Maximum pulse.
I mean, at least a single row of like at least like 3 or 4 other options. But...
Yeah. Like, and don't get me wrong, they've got good ones in there. Like the Wolverine one, I don't think he really has any good skins outside that one, honestly.
Bombs away.
I'll fuck with the Wolfpack one, but I'd probably wear this one over that.
Wolfpack's one.
Maybe that's the one I'll use it on. Maybe I'll get a Southern Belle Squirrel Girl. Whatever it is.
That's Urban Hunter.
Urban Hunter, yeah.
Is it because she has a
maybe the
weed
Jeff?
that you won't go?
Maybe.
She's 14 years old. Jeff's, I think, is a pay to lose.
Jeff's is a pay to lose. I mean, yeah, I guess the Finger's probably super.
And it also like sticks above his head where it normally is. So
Oh, does it actually affect the hitbox?
No, it doesn't affect the hitbox, but like it physically takes up more of your screen.
Ah.
Which I guess is fine now because like it was more of a problem when he was like his DPS moves were that like bubble thing that he shoots when it was unlimited, but now it's mostly the spray, so it's probably a little bit better. I like the Black Panther one, but I don't feel like learning him. Are we gonna be able to do comp?
Yeah, it should. Freddy, you booting up?
Slowly but surely, man.
Got you.
Let's see, does it say it?
They must have added 10,000 shaders to the game.
Yeah, no, this one took a fat minute. I don't even know why. I wonder who the next character is gonna be. Do I have a helmet skin? I do not. I honestly dig Hello's red skin. I never see that. And it's only 600 blue credits. Cheap as fuck. Harry, tell me which one to buy. And if I don't have, pick a character from the exchange shop, and if I don't have a skin for them, then I'll get that skin. But don't give me Skullgirls Eliminate.
Okay.
Because I'll never play her.
See, I know you have a better Rocket one, so not Rocket. And you don't have a Loki skin, do you?
I do.
Oh, which one do you
Battle
have?
Pass one from last season.
Ah, Fair enough. Yeah, I like this one.
Otherwise, I would get this one. Because this is
clean.
a good one.
I like that it's just like a simplified, like chill look. He's wearing freaking. Actually, I just realized that he has freaking like loafers on. That makes me like it a lot more. That's funny.
Yeah.
Dude is big vibing. You have a cloak and dagger skin?
Not yet, but I'm gonna get one from the battle pass. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't. Yeah, the battle pass one's probably better.
Yeah. So the only ones I don't have skins for, that not including battle pass, or including battle pass, whatever, are Black Panther, Emma Frost, Mantis, Mr. Fantastic, Squirrel and Punisher, and Thor. I do want a Mr. Fantastic skin, but they don't have one in here, right?
I don't. Nah, I don't think so.
They don't have any of the Fantastic
Did you get
Four
the?
Actually. Isn't that interesting?
Oh, yeah, no, they're definitely not going to for a little while, especially when they're offering like the team bundles of them in the main shop.
Yeah.
They're gonna drive that demand as much as they can.
Oh, but I'll get the free skin for him, so that's fine. From the combat chest. Actually, I might be getting it soon. How much is the... That Magneto skin is sick. And the combat chest. Bruh. I already have 3 Scarlet skins. How does this Thor one look?
Okay, I'm booted. Let's game. Let's game.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tom the gaming bomb.
That's me. That's me, man.
Ranked. Let's get it.
No, quick play only.
Actually, only play quick play.
I'll just do the Wolverine one. Shit's taking a minute.
I say if it gets to 2 minutes, we re-queue.
No.
That works.
Let's go.
Which hero do you think you want to be today? not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Same wavelength, baby.
Honestly, I kind of like to see a Storm and Iron Man ban.
Yo, can we ban Wolves next?
I'm done.
Yeah, we'll
Gotcha.
Ah, damn enemies. They're so basic. I should have spitefully chose to ban Groot. I think that would have been hilarious.
They might ban Groot on the other side. Oh,
Hawkeye.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
LeBron James.
Hey, what do you want to play? You want to play the Thing, man? You can think if you want.
I'll be down for whatever. I don't really care. I'll build off of y'all.
Alright.
Are we defending or capturing? Or is this center point?
Domination.
Even when the multiverse is in danger, family still comes first.
Thing ain't bad on domination, bro.
I was gonna say I could go with the Penny Parker team up.
Do it. Sounds cool.
I've been putting some hours in on her.
Switch things up and make
Yeah,
our opponents disappear.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I'll keep the Thing in the back of my mind because I feel more comfortable with him, but I think the upside of Penny Parker can be kind of crazy if we pull it off
The battle
correctly.
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Especially with
1.
Rocket.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I wouldn't say Groot's an off thing.
No.
I wouldn't say. Is she?
He's kind of a
Chat, define off tank.
more than like Groot, I'd say.
Opposite of an on tank.
Less of a thing.
I don't know. I feel like
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Please touch that action.
I was a little messed up there. Thanks.
Spider-Bot? This is mine. Force burst. Sorry now.
Their nests are down. Push. Double. Okay.
Someone scratch my back.
We captured the mission area.
Feeling fantastic.
Feel the pull.
An extra force field? Great!
Force burst.
Oh, horn.
I'll put this to good use.
Vortex field.
What am I? Invisible?
Fuck you, Hunter.
Finally bouncing back.
Feeling fantastic.
Invisible woman actually kind of counter all for themselves.
Down.
It's spider time!
I'll do my best.
Dude.
Watch out, these
Spider Nest are ridiculous. Fred, why don't you go? You take tank, I'll swap the flyer, and I'll just focus these damn nests, because these are pissing me off.
Yo, like, are we good? How the fuck can we not push? I'm doing so much damage and walling them off. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Sick.
I mean, I don't know.
We just need more damage going downstream. I don't know, they're walling us off like fuck.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm gonna switch Ultron to give you the boost.
Sounds good.
I'm not the type
Yeah, let's take it off the ground. Take those mines out of the equation. Then we can focus them down for Fred. Let him get in there and take some space.
Between the two of us, we'll be able to focus their back line as well and try and get some heals there.
30 seconds before you attack.
I'll try
Get
and
ready.
focus on peppering them from a distance. I'm worried our
What have you done to
damage
your
just
armor?
isn't high enough overall. I don't
Didn't
want
know
us
you
to
could
get
make it
like
any
spread
uglier.
thin.
Gosh, I have
Unless we
mastered
can
cosmic
focus,
wisdom
let's
and
fuck 'em
constructive
up.
criticism.
They were
Robert.
also doing a fuck ton of damage.
I know that Earther tone.
Who were their
Called?
They had
DPSs
a Hella.
again?
The Hella
Yeah,
was
Hella
the main
and-
issue, I would say. They had a Mr. Fantastic, but I don't think he was like
The
the
battle
biggest
starts
No.
in
issue.
5,
He,
4,
he just gets in the way.
3, 2,
Depending how this first
one.
push goes, I might switch to Loki.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
All right, somebody tell me this isn't some kid's birthday party again.
I'm trying to think, which healers do particularly well against Mr. Fantastic?
I was a little messed
I
up.
guess it was Loki.
Thanks. I don't think that's the welcoming committee. Creatures skittering about.
I don't you. Mr. Fantastic is the threat.
Mag, please get up here, bro. I'm taking so much.
He's right next to you!
Like,
Are you blind?
Standing next to you, bro.
Capture the mission area.
yeah, bro, I'm sure.
I mean, if you turn to your left, it's actually happening. I don't know why I'd make this up.
After I said something.
Dude, this guy is
Alright,
a
man.
tweaker.
You would know if you didn't. If you took 3,000 damage in 2 seconds, bro.
How would that be?
Fantastic! Fucking helpful.
Okay, we got
This is real firepower! Well, okay. Follow the enemy.
Yo, Snake Tooth, I can't lie, gang, on this stuff. You're dog shit as fuck.
Ultron's wasted.
You were horrible in tank and you're horrible at Iron Man.
Thanks, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're
Pretty
welcome.
dog shit yourself.
Yeah, it makes it tough when you have fucking 40-year-old, like, old head idiots that just are terrible, you know, on your team.
Their team's capture progress.
I'm glad you think I'm 40.
Just listen to yourself, Unc.
Oh my god, guys, I'm ancient. Pretty sure this guy's our age.
Pulse charge. Fire.
4 minutes, 4 hours past the deadline.
Alright, we gotta get you up for that early bird special, guys.
They've almost got it.
She's a sociopath, but the man gets results.
Hostiles up front.
Now,
Hell unleashed! Hey, T, enjoy the hammer fire.
We got a touch.
now. They fucked that shit up so fucking hell.
It's party time!
He's a sociopath, but the man gets results.
Alright, squad.
Nice. Good push, guys.
Good work, Mag. Is my game mic, chat mic working? That's tragic.
I think I've been the only other one that's spoken. Yeah, I don't think yours was working either, by the way, Fred, when you were responding earlier.
Oh, I heard him.
I didn't respond. I didn't use push to talk to that.
Oh, okay. The way you were saying it, I thought you were talking directly.
That was more of a personal opinion than something I cared for to you.
Fair enough.
You're rolling me off, buddy. Good.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I'm just gonna stay on base because I don't feel like moving my phones.
I'm gonna try to hold space up here as long as I can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, even if it's to my own detriment, I'm gonna do whatever the opposite of this guy's requesting.
This is real firepower!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Enjoy the amplifier!
Oh, I picked the healer. I'm using ult. Oh. Okay, two done. Oh, so low, you're right.
Nice kill on the end.
Fuck off, buddy.
Nice.
Okay, I'll just use game chat.
I shall remake the universe in steel
Brick
and
wall.
silicon.
Our
And brick
Mac
is
has
stronger
half
than
the
wood.
damage blocked I do, little bro.
You guys watch this?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
This is my unnatural selection.
Hey, I'm watching you. Make one move I don't like.
Good boy. Iron Man, you're such a good boy following me. Good boy.
Keep talking like that, I'm about to bust.
Come here. Come here, good boy. Good boy.
The battle starts in 5.
Days get reported.
4, 3, 2,
Good boy.
1.
I don't even care if we win.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Voice chat abuse.
Come here.
Pornographic
Oh, that
content.
boy. No, where you going, 40-year-old?
Hey, come on, we need some mediocre damage up front.
Yeah, no, I need to carry you. My fault. Let me carry your shitty ass. Go kiss your wife and kids.
I have more kills than you, whippersnapper.
You're on DPS. I'd hope so, you dog shit idiot.
This kid's genuine.
Whippersnapper. That's minimum 45 years old. Minimum.
You're getting older.
Yeah, no, you're definitely cooked, bro. I'd honestly kill myself.
This is real firepower! Pulse charge, fire!
Come on.
Ooh.
Damn. Good to see it.
Keep getting blocked.
I hate to see that.
Focus there.
Good damage, bro.
Nice.
Much better.
Figure.
It's spider time!
How many of them are there over there?
now, spider nest.
We are through. Nice.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Control seized.
Yeah, we have three all two holes.
Yard.
What's Thought's Wrath? Oh, the flying one. Perfect. Can I shoot and fly? Oh, that's perfect. VT's not the only flyer.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Oh.
I still want you. This is real firepower. Mutant kindness.
No way, dude. That's so unfortunate.
Pulse charge. Fire.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Damn, got focused.
I don't think our Punisher
Just
got
let him wear himself out.
Hold it, boys. That's big, 2 kills.
Enemies on approach.
Yeah, I have not found a good one to copy. I was gonna copy Punishers, but it was like,
That put a spring in my step.
Glory is almost yours.
where's their?
We're all on the top thing. Finger. On her, whatever that is. Focus her.
Fuck! I don't even know who I copied. And the fact that it doesn't even give me 50% of my ult back, and immediately goes to 1%. Some fucking bullshit. You guys are fearless.
Ah, damn. I shouldn't have been playing that so aggressive.
Yo, you have less kills than me now and more deaths. You are dog shit, bro.
Hey, good counting, buddy. Your math's getting good.
You are dog shit.
I must be if I'm putting out numbers
I
somewhere
gotta
here.
start with that.
Tracks.
You should go help your son, bro. That nigga can't even count to 5, that retarded ass fat fuck. Go help your son, you fucking loser.
Talking to my son right now, baby boy.
Your son has no testosterone and he's a little soy boy. Your son is an LGBT soy boy. Your son's an LGBT soy boy.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Likes for everybody but group.
Where'd it go?
I told you, when you stack, it gives you shit teammates. I'm confused. But we go again. I feel good about this game.
Me too. Oh, let me add Dit Yo Ho to the block list.
guy. You really meet the best people in this game.
Who was that? Yeah,
Dit to your hole.
Where's his teammate? Confirm.
I love the shit talk when someone's putting out identical numbers to what you're putting out. It's like, yo, you're actually retarded at the game. Ignore the fact that we have the same stat line right now. What a guy. What a guy. Wonder why he has no friends to play.
He singled you out.
It was just because I was the only person with a mic. It was because I defended Fred when he was initially getting on Fred. He just then was like, oh, let me rotate targets. No need paying attention to any of it. It's just entertaining.
You know what? Yeah, I get it.
I'm not gonna let him badmouth Frank. Not Frank. Fred's tanking though.
Fuck is Frank?
It's Frank. He becomes Frank when he tanks.
That's right.
Does that mean I'm adagist?
Yep. That's right.
And herps? Hairpiece? Hairpiece!
That's the new faction.
So many things. That's spelled like hair peas, like Hairpeas, or like hair piece, like a toupee.
Harpes.
You know how it's
The
spelled.
closest.
I actually don't.
Okay, we're playing a bunch of gold ones.
Which hero do you think you want to be today? I'm not
Let
the type who
'em
fades quietly into
Alright,
the
boys.
background.
Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go watch TV.
Catch you later, man.
Have a good night.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Nope.
This is awkward.
Go either. Okay, good. Go Groot then.
Positive poopa.
Tua Poda Jaja.
It's gonna be Storm. Oh wow.
Oh, well, Mr. Fantastic.
Interesting. Why would you ban Mr. Fantastic? Who's he? Maybe shooters? Got to throw a wrench in.
Just fuck us.
See, I would have been helping us.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
And then it'd be funny if I went and played Wolverine. Reverse psychology for the game.
That's what the...
Oh, Lord Loki.
Let him
Lord Loki.
Lord
He's
Key.
the Lord. The Lord of Loki.
We have a stare down going off right now.
Stare down.
DPS with Hella.
Certainly could.
You could do
too.
literally
Say
anything.
something fantastic.
He wants that Loki, bro.
You can have.
30
Yeah,
seconds
you can
before
take
you
the Loki,
attack.
man.
Get ready.
I'll run Hella for the team up.
I am
What
not
has
the
Victor
good
gotten us into
Fuck,
this
what is this
time?
guy? 40?
Whoa, relax, relax.
No, that was what the guy was yelling at me in the last game over the mics. He's like, dude, you're like 45. I was like, right. Like, how can you tell? He was like, your voice.
Bro, I've got summer school tomorrow.
Apparently,
How are you gonna tell me I'm 45?
You know what, guys? I've actually got to log off. You made a good point. I do need to teach my kids some addition and subtraction.
Kids 14.
Some basic arithmetic.
Kid's 14, hasn't learned his addition yet.
Man, I still haven't gotten back from that milk run.
From what
I
I've
told
heard,
him
that's still ahead for South Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm proud of him.
A little help, please.
Out of the curtain.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Sensitivity solo, Jesus.
Ow.
Capture the mission area.
carry? God, I need to get fucking glasses. Damn, 40. Maybe Ditio Ho was right.
Maybe he was on to something.
I gotta go take back that report.
He was #1. Should we send him all request?
I'm gonna go with the right lane.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Squirrel Girl or something. This is AIDS right now. Whenever I die, I'm gonna swap.
This is real firepower!
Yeah, we've got the Scarlet Witch. I'm worried about the penny more than anything. That is a good point though, ET. Maybe
I won't disappear so
maybe
easily.
Iron Man, so I'll get a little more distance between me and them.
Their rocket got really good aim. Just a heads up.
Nice kill. Oh shit, went down.
Oh, we're tankless.
Yeah, we both died. Or no, your Emma Frost was away. Alive.
She's dead.
No, you guys died at the exact same time.
Yeah, you guys died. Oh, dumb.
Where am I? Where are you? Oh!
Where are you?
Fucking Squirrel Girl. She's such a little whore.
I don't think that's a welcoming committee.
I was fine. Thanks. One for your step.
We gotta go on.
I'll take out 1 DPS. Scrolls are open. Thanks. How long do these squirrels last for? God damn.
Run away!
Dead, she's dead.
Oh boy.
Ah, shit.
Oh
That
boy.
motherfucker. I knew he was gonna fucking focus me.
He's almost dead, he's almost dead. Oh. Shit. Couldn't fucking fly up to him.
I'll fight for my family until the end.
Stay alive, stay alive.
I've got my ult ready at least.
I've got mine, I've got mine.
I am in fact alive. For the moment, I'm about to die though.
Fire!
If you don't get the whole team right now. Oh my god.
God damn it. Fucker. Okay. Alright boys, what we thinking? What we thinking?
Krakatoa!
I mean, this healer isn't really healing me, so I don't really know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just dying.
What up, boom?
What do we think? Trip healer on DPS.
Literally begged for
It
Loki
feels
and
good to step outside my
Go for it if you want it, brother. I'm not attached to anything.
30 seconds.
Don't worry, I'm not going Black Panther. I was just picking something.
No Black Panther, no.
I'm not going Black
When I see someone with powers like yours,
go white
Panther.
cat.
No, he's going.
Wow.
Panitos is going Iron Man.
How can I compare? Don't compare.
Yes, okay.
Spread your light.
The absolute lack of faith.
It's allowed, it's allowed. I'll allow it.
He's allowing it.
Alright,
I'm allowing it.
The battle starts in 5.
Tell you what. Tell you what.
3.
Fred, time for the lethal tank duo to come back.
All you
It's
need to
time.
do is capture the mission area.
So here's the
If
thing.
you have a Penny Parker, I'll try to shoot them for you. Just be warned.
Oh yeah, no, I'll have to avoid him.
So here's the thing.
Though, she's very easy to crack open. So we do it in Brooklyn. Something clobbering.
Cause that we do it on Yancey Street.
Oh, getting choked? Huh?
Trey, can you hold a shield for me? I'm about to hold.
Yeah.
I'm Scarlet.
I'm about to go triple healer because I'm also noticing this person not healing.
Okay, I got the penny.
Good ult.
Pick it.
Ow, ow, ow. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. You?
Yeah. I can't get to their rocket.
No, the rocket is really annoying, bro. I can go pressure off the fire.
Switched.
Going is just a bother.
I've got my ults whenever we get a good opportunity. Nothing over. Nice.
Pretty low. Oh shit.
What's your favorite time?
Oh, need help. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Triple healers if it's.
There'll be no crash outs today. Oh, she's solo. Oh no!
None today. None today. I have to set a good example for my son.
This is real firepower.
Yikes.
Yeesh. Yeah, that's me.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Quadruple healer.
Bucket. Quad healer. Bucket.
6 healers. We could run Gator.
Oh my god, worst thing that's ever happened right
Bro, I couldn't even fucking. I hate that the squirrel stampede always
Shit,
fucking
I'm an
target.
idiot. But no goopy right now, dude. This is terrible.
there. It's just their healers, bro. We can't kill them. That's why we're losing.
Yeah.
All right.
Squirgle didn't die at all either. I got her down to fucking nothing so many times.
We had one total kill on their healers.
I mean, guys, we're playing 4 healers. What's going on?
My main issue once I got on healer is everyone else was dead and behind me, so I had no one to heal. So, hence my 285 healing. Sorry, I tried my best. Fuck, dude.
Alright, likes for everybody that did something.
That is actually crazy.
I haven't put them in yet.
This is cyberbullying.
Do you want me to report you for cyberbullying? I can do that.
You just upvote yourself, nerd.
Yep. You all you 3 nerds upvoted yourselves. Don't even act like you didn't.
No, that was the other guy.
Yeah, that was the
Bullshit. E2, you're posting live footage right now. Don't lie to me. Yeah, that's right.
Didn't have it.
He's cooked. He's cooked. Oh shit, I keep
Never
forgetting
speak to
that
me or my
mouse.
son again.
King Julian.
Y'all are lucky I've softened with my old age.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're soft, all right.
Oh yeah, I need the Viagra.
Not for long.
You mean the Viagra?
Cyberbullying from the stack is crazy.
Get me out of gold.
Gold. Gaming.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I'm about to drop back down.
Womp.
No.
I'm not the
Adam.
type who fades quietly into the background.
If you're being serious, we could actually pull off a crazy team up here.
Who am I gonna banish from
I don't
this
know if you
night?
have any
Are we taking off picks here? Off pick round? Alright, bet. Bet.
Don't ban. Don't. Adam. If we ban Black Widow, I swear.
Oh, thank God. Woo!
Thank God.
What do you mean? You voted it.
Alright, Penny?
God damn it. Alright, fuck it, I'll commit. I'll commit to the bet. I'm in.
No. What?
You are not playing that character, bro. I can't believe I have to target ban a teammate right now.
Come on, Groot. Come on, Groot.
It's gonna be the Penny Parker, watch.
No.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
She would have been busted.
I'm not picking my character until Adam picks something other than Black Widow.
Well, he
I've
can't.
selected my character.
Oh, are you just not playing now? Is that gonna be the results? Is everybody on the ground? If everybody's on the ground, I'll go low-key.
If I die, I'm sitting healer and
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The problem is we don't have a Black Widow on the team.
What has Victor gotten us
Black
into
Widow
this
would have
time?
killed on this map too.
She really would have.
Basically a tank.
Should I learn Hawkeye right now?
Yeah, it's time. Lock it in. I dare you. I dare you.
Honestly, too dominant of a character. I'm glad we hit her with the ban.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I actually know how to play Hawkeye now.
He's fresh. He's like super strong right now.
Come on, peek again.
Wait, do you want
Peek
the
again,
Luna?
bitch.
Give him the team up. Get the team up going for him.
Oh. You got squirreled.
Oh, watch out. Watch out for the onks. Watch out for the onks.
Never mind, I don't like this. This is too scary.
Hike up your skirt and shoot him. You got it. Use the team up. God damn it. Sorry.
Good kill on the floor.
Trying.
That's much better.
Very close.
Jesus!
Oh, thank God, it bounced very
I
low.
saw that. I tried to heal you, but that was like the most instant death I think I've ever seen.
I know, he didn't even double bounce back. Crazy.
Kind of crazy on this map.
Damn.
Yeah, this ain't working.
Get that vehicle moving again.
That's bullshit.
Jesus.
I'm only attacking healers.
Oh, I'm getting pushed all the way in the. Okay. This is fun. Hold on. When in doubt. When in doubt.
This is real firepower!
How is he getting health? Where am I? Well, I don't like that.
A little help, please.
Where's their other healer?
One's dead. Rocket.
I killed Rocket.
Okay, and they're both dead.
I got you covered.
Clear them out.
The move!
God, I'm getting haunted, man.
I'm healing you!
Hell heals.
Never right-clicked so quick rapidly in my whole life.
I'm gonna go take some space, guys.
Ready to get your yarn on?
I don't know more lockers.
Honestly?
That was me.
Haha, this would have even got to us.
We got a Thor back here, but he's just wasting his time.
Both healers down.
Thanks for the cover there, Scorbo. Great flash, thank you, Sword. That's all good, it's all good. No, it was working. She was like drawing enough of his attention. I was just running laps between y'all. He couldn't keep up with me. Y'all didn't do anything wrong there. Ah, damn it. I got caught on the wall.
Damn it! I keep freaking
Nice
going.
solo.
Oh, yeah.
Down. Nice. Focus the healers.
Clearly, you needed some help. That's much better.
Thank you.
Just got back, sorry.
Okay, healers, you got me?
Yep.
Okay, got to push off. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. There's too much
whole lot of nonsense.
This is real fire!
Need some help, need some help. Wait, play up into my ult DT, I got safety up here.
An extra force field? Great.
Behold the god of thunder!
I'll just take it. He can see me!
Vehicle reached a checkpoint.
Good looks.
Keep up the momentum.
Rocket Raccoon still goes crazy.
I took a lot of space up here if you guys can push the pillar up.
I gotta just stick with him more playing ranks. I feel like he's just more universal.
He's pretty freaky universal.
It's kind of difficult to not. It's difficult to not have synergy.
We will not fail you, my little friend. You have my word.
If that was proper English, I don't know if that made any sense.
Oh, there's a respawn beacon to our right.
Yeah.
Let's try to get that.
Shooting it with the Thor.
Replacing it with ours.
Don't let anything stand in your way. Feeling fantastic.
Healer pick!
Oh, fuck! Damn it! Rival failed. Freaking Psylocke in here.
I appreciate you.
Scorpio fucking like one shot in the sky.
Watch out, you got a
I don't give
Psylocke
up so
behind you.
easily.
I got her. She is as dead as they come.
I'll stack back up. I've got my ultimate.
Clearly, you needed some help.
Pop it. Fuck it. Push up, push up, push up.
Where is it?
Damn, they burnt that shit down immediately.
Disappear!
There we go. Good ult.
You know you're always
Alright, got a rocket at least.
Help you later, bro.
Behold the god of thunder!
Damn. Thor fucking wanted me. Bro is scared.
I won't disappear so easily. Get that vehicle moving again! Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, here. Let's push this.
An extra force field? Appreciate you.
Someone scratch my back!
Their score goes at 87 ultimates. I don't think I've seen ours use more than one.
Taking care of the healers.
Clutch bubble, thank you.
Oh my god!
30 seconds.
Damn.
I won't disappear so easily.
Get a demon back there. Let's try this. Don't fail me now.
That's much better. Final 10 seconds. Us against the world. What touch it? You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Vortex field. Psionic first.
Behold the god of thunder!
No. They wanted me.
Psylocke is ridiculous.
The current score
That fucking
is
Thor got
2
8 kills in that last set.
0. Time to switch things up.
I think we can beat him. I think we figured out the recipe that was
Easy.
working there. I think we were just getting a little, maybe
I don't
strung
think
out.
they're
No,
good.
6 and 7 Squirrel Girl
I'm
gotta
not the
change.
type who fades quietly into the background.
That is true.
Eat nuts and kick butts.
Word. See? Nice guy.
Hey, I'm not gonna be a dick.
Well, you did say 6 and 7 Squirrel
Yeah.
Girl. You could have just said Squirrel Girl. You play anything else?
You gotta make sure they know what. Why.
Well, just don't say you're not the dick.
My name's Doreen Green,
And then
and
to
it
pull
makes
that.
me sad when people don't listen to animals.
We'll be coming
Yo,
in
Ban
30
Snake
seconds.
Tooth.
Stay strong.
Jesus Christ.
What are they running?
We're gonna fuck around again.
They had Psylocke and...
Thor.
Goddess.
Was their
It's
tank.
Psylocke and Squirrel Girl.
Heck
Thor was their
no.
tank.
I'm
Yeah.
just a girl, and these are just
As
my
far as, like,
furry
people that were
little
diving us,
friends
it was those
who
two.
happen to take my every command.
Yeah,
kinda
I mean, I
difficult.
don't. I mean,
I have to imagine.
The battle starts in 5.
I can try to peel off to help you, but when I do that, the front line just collapses in on our team because I am a shield tank. We really need our Thor peeling for that kind of stuff.
I don't want to do the Thor guy, dude. Muscle.
Who's coming?
Oh, Jesus. Immediately found mine. Wait, how did she know where that was?
I appreciate you.
Got her.
Plant.
Both healers down. Come back for heals.
This is.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Psylocke in the back weak. Psylocke in the back weak.
Farewell. We're back, right, Tippy Toe?
Goddamn. I'm gonna have to go out of Morlock or something with a little more damage output because I just cannot. They're just walking straight up to us and killing us back here. There's nothing we can do.
Score one for Sandy. Ooh, a touch of healing.
I've been targeting them.
That is the problem with the rocket healing cores. It's like so fucking soft. Damage wise.
There's still a chance to stop
Let's do
them.
this.
Raging, you're going.
Oh. Alright.
Again,
yep.
nobody.
Get hard counter.
That's fucking right next to Punisher.
Bitch. You know what the good Adam Warlock hold spot is in this point?
They don't look friendly.
Oh shit! Watch out.
Judge, jury, executioner!
It's probably top. Oh. That looks like a dead team.
Yeah. I'm gonna just hold my ult. Really no spot to pop in here. We gotta fall back.
This mag's getting cocky.
I'm gonna die.
How the fuck is she?
Just canceled that.
They made it halfway. Stop
Let's
them.
switch to Namor.
Yeah, sorry, I got kind of pop there. I'll try and use my ult next foot.
You belong to me. There's still a chance to stop them.
Got her. Got him.
Good counter picks, boys. Let's do this.
Behold the god of thunder!
the world!
Rise, my friends! Dodge this! They found my weakness. Second chance.
Damn it, saw it coming in. Diving with a cloak, stinking. We can do this, we can do this.
Most of the team's down.
I'm almost back, I'm almost back.
It seems we have company.
Got you, Fred. Wait from Frank. We're still holding this? Shit, okay.
And we just killed the last two guys.
I just got a main.
And now they're gonna come in with 4.
Adam Warlock and Rocket Raccoon. I feel like they cover each other pretty well. Solak is not loving this.
Ooh.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Try to not be around the corner so we can. Fuck yeah. Let me know when Psylocke comes through. Move. Try to come.
I tapped you.
You're welcome. Let's light this candle.
God damn, Psylocke in the backline.
Alright, bro.
Damn. I guess I got him down to 1 minute for that one.
We were about here when we got to this point, so definitely stoppable. Why did it spawn me here? Fuck, fuck. Yep. That was fucking lame.
Better stop that vehicle!
That was too close.
Just embrace the light! Farewell.
Healing power. I require
Bruh.
No.
God damn it. I keep getting ulted. Yeah, it'll get up there. It's
Yeah, no,
weird.
she
Sometimes
gets
it'll ignore you on a
ridiculous.
wall, sometimes it won't.
That's good.
Oh, GG's, boys.
2, 2, 3.
I just don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do here.
Tough.
Now their Thor is ridiculous. Bro doesn't even have a skin for his Thor.
Oh, I'm gold 1. Pain.
Oh.
Is that a 3-game losing streak?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Tap out, boys.
I think it is tap out time.
That was fucking horrendous. Goddamn, we gotta.
I hate this game so much.
I don't know. We gotta run. We gotta figure out a different comp next time. This just ain't working.
Like Doom Conquest.
I don't even know that it was. I genuinely don't even know if it was a comp issue. Like I have no faith in our teammates when we stack. They just give us like.
We gotta work on moving in a circle. Because I feel like the back line is kind of just easy pickings, and these any team with a dive character just runs through us. I was kind of holding them off on the Adam Warlock, but between the Thor and the Psylocke, that was just too much, especially when
Yeah, definitely
ones
too
are
much
close.
between the two of them.
Well,
Pain.
I didn't really know how to help you guys. I didn't want to
better,
switch
bro.
up a shield tank.
Just never die and
Like-
kill everybody in one hit every time.
You're good.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not.
what I'm lying.
You're good. I'm not. I'm
But-
not saying it was anything you're doing, Fred. I think it was more just maybe as a healer we need to play up more. Maybe as a
I mean-
group we could.
I mean,
work
if I was
We
the
were-
off tank, if I was the Thor, I probably could have peeled a lot more for you guys. But it's just like when I turn around to the back line, I don't really do enough damage to quickly kill a diver. I can put a bubble on someone like every 30 seconds, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm more of a frontline.
Well, sometimes that bubble is all it takes, though, to be able to like a bubble and maybe one primary fire from you, and that could make it a lot easier to win that one.
I mean,
not
did
saying
use
not
that.
saying that it's your responsibility. I'm just saying, like, in the times when you did do that, that was very helpful. Is what I'm saying.
No, I think this one was just.
The other one was not.
I maybe having a Loki with like the lanterns.
Well, that was the tricky part. Is I tried Loki off the rip, and who was it? Their Punisher was initially Squirrel Girl, and Squirrel Girl just chews Loki to pieces. So I guess I could have swapped once I saw the Punisher pop up. Yeah, I could have seen that. I guess that's a good point.
Rid-a-did-do. Okie dokie.
GG's, Brody.
Go play some Oblivion.
Ooh.
Rid-a-did-do. Rid-a-did-do. Bring my soul.
Alright, I'll catch you boys, please.
Catch
Yeah.
you, man.
Alright, John, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for watching. Peace out.